To understand how to chain a mind, imagine the way a desperate gambler returns endlessly to the casino game. He does not come back because he always wins, but because he never truly knows if the next moment will bring ultimate victory or total loss.
This unpredictability creates an inescapable mental loop, a psychological hook that keeps him completely enslaved to the mere chance of satisfaction. In our first part of this series, we established that constant presence breeds boredom, while calculated absence breeds obsession.
If you missed that foundational video, turn back and watch it immediately to understand the baseline of scarcity. Today, we dive deeper into the subterranean levels of human conditioning to explore the law of oscillation.
Certainty calms the mind, but uncertainty chains it. A woman will never become truly dependent on a man who gives her everything too easily. Instead, she becomes profoundly dependent on the man who knows exactly how to dance between giving and withholding, awakening in her both the gambler's hope and the child's raw fear of losing what is precious. Machiavelli would remind us that love, as modern society preaches it, is a gentle illusion. Power in love is something far darker, sharper, and more enduring.
Dependency is a matter of profound contrast. If you were only distant and cold, she would eventually give up and find warmth elsewhere. If you were only warm and reassuring, she would eventually take you completely for granted. The elite art lies entirely in oscillation. Machiavelli knew that human nature is naturally drawn to extremes, never to balance. To execute this tactic, you must give her moments of intense closeness, deep presence, and piercing attention that makes her feel like the center of the universe. Then, without warning or explanation, you must withdraw, leaving a massive emotional void. This void does not weaken the bond, it strengthens it like iron in a forge. Because the human heart clings fiercely to what it fears to lose, she will begin to aggressively chase the return of that initial intensity. Thus, you effortlessly become the direct source of both her highest peaks and her deepest restlessness.
You must master the precise rhythm of this pendulum. If it swings too gently, it creates no intensity. If it swings too violently, it destroys the connection. But when tuned correctly, you generate a bond that is both intoxicating and unbreakable.
A woman who experiences only joy with you will eventually normalize it, but a woman who experiences both joy and anguish because of you will never escape your grip. You become the author of her most powerful emotions. But how do you expand this control from her emotions into her daily thoughts, using the lethal weapon of strategic silence? Stay awake. Stay dangerous.